vaccinated, I've taken my second dose of COVID vaccine, and I am so free. No more max, no more hey, no more social distancing. I can go wherever I want. No more max, yeah, no more vax. Alright guys, I'm just so happy, yeah. So I finally took my second dose of my AstraZeneca vaccine. This one's coming. I just finished receiving the call because I'm at work and I'm kind of doing some night work. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm at work. So I just wanted to tell you guys about the second dose vaccine that I took, which was on Friday, because I received a message on my phone. Okay, let me show you guys the message. So for you to take your second dose, you're supposed to receive a text message from the, I don't really know what I'm receiving a message from, but I received a message from an unknown number telling me this is to notify you that you've been scheduled to receive the second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Venue, nurse's house. Date Friday 28th May 2021. So this was the message I got, meaning I didn't take the vaccine at the nurse's house in the hospital I'm working. I took the, oh god, I just saw rats running. So I didn't take the vaccine at the nurse's house. I took the vaccine at the immunization center inside the hospital. If you've not watched that video, check it out, because I did a lot. I didn't really do a lot of vlogging with this one. I just winged it. So I received a message, and on Friday I went to go take the vaccine because I was supposed to be at work by 10-11. Yeah, my work timing is a bit different. That option always be later or never, but just take it that way. So I had to go take my vaccine around 10. I took the vaccine. The process is quite different from the process for the first time I took the dose. Yeah. First of all, you have to take a number. Normally you take a number, and when they give you a number, you're supposed to wait until they call your number. And when they call your number, yeah, they're supposed to do some, they'll ask you to show them the message they sent you. So even if you're, whether you took the vaccine, whatever, your message is like your tickets of taking your second dose of the vaccine. And okay, so that's how it goes. I have to get back to work. See the kind of process I go through when I'm at work. So I said that, yeah. So where was I again? When you take a number, they call your number, you go, and they give you a second card. A second green card is like just a second green card to, I think is kind of evidence that you've taken the first dose. So that second green card is like, yeah, you're entitled to a second dose. Sit down and wait. Sometimes, like I know about 2 people who their cards were in there, they were directed to the other venues to go check for their cards there. So yeah, that could happen to you, especially, yeah, I don't know why. So yeah, and when you get, they call you again, and then there's something with this synchronization. I don't know why that is the name, but synchronization, I think it's synchronizing you. I have no idea, but the woman, the lady there called the synchronization. So using that third card they give to you, I think they synchronize you and just check for your name and whatnot, and just tell you, yeah, congratulations, you could take a second dose of vaccine, and then you go take over your vaccine. So yeah, and that is it. I took the vaccine and I'm vaccinated. Yeah, now for the side effect of the second dose. Now, like I said before, I think when there's a invasion of foreign bodies into your body, of course your body is going to react. Your body is going to say, oh no, someone is in. We need to do something. So yeah, hence the fever, whatnot. I complained about the last time I took the dose, which is the first dose. But the second dose, like nothing. Even the pain at the injection site was gone, except for the first day and maybe a bit of the second day, because this is the third day. This is like Monday. I took the vaccine on Friday. So okay, yeah, when I touch it, I feel the pain, but it's not as grievous as the first time I took those vaccines. So I think my body has kind of accepted this dead virus into my body the first time. So second time getting in, so okay, we know you. Hey, we know you. Come on, come meet your other brothers inside the body. Come, let's have some nice dinner. What's happening to my body? So I didn't feel any kind of way strong. I was good. Slept like a baby. Watched movies. Yeah, nothing at all. I don't know for others, but for me, guys, go take your dose. If you're not taking your second dose, why? Why haven't you? Check for a message. If you haven't gotten a message within this week, you need to go to the venue where you took your vaccine and inquire why. And yeah, I think I had, because on my card it was, I was supposed to take the vaccine June, and then I missed some inquiries. And but this is Nigeria. Hey, this is Nigeria. Hey. But that's not what I'm talking about. According to the question, I had to ask my that, hey, they said on my card I should come take this next month, not this month. And she said that, yeah, it so happens that the vaccine, they didn't think the vaccine would come, as fast as it could, but the vaccine is here, so why wait? So that's it. So yeah, so in case you're wondering why you're taking the vaccine now, and maybe your card you're seeing June, which is next month, which is this month. Like me, it's supposed to be ending June for me to take my second dose vaccine. But hello, this is the end of the month of May, and I've been vaccinated. I'm just so happy because wait a minute, I didn't even gist you guys. Let me make this clear. If you're going to go and take your second dose, make sure you read your message. Make sure you read your text message, because we have a problem with reading. Comprehension is vital when reading, but people tend to jump over that and just take a glimpse instead of actually reading the words. So there's this man, just giving you a bit of story time just to close up this gist. So this man came and he just sat down, took his number and sat down, and they're all sitting down, waiting for when they call your number. And it so happens that the guy in front of me, not really in front, but he came before me, but the guy went there and he didn't come with his phone. He's supposed to check his text message. He didn't come with a text message. Normally, if you don't come with a text message, you're supposed to check on your card. To just check for that third card I told you about, check it for the card, and if you did, but because he was so sure that he took his vaccine there, so he was supposed to take his second dose of vaccine there, which is because I took my vaccine at the immunization center inside the hospital, but I was ready to take my vaccine at the nurse's house. So it's a whole different process. So he was just trying to, I'm not taking my vaccine, I took my vaccine, so you go get your phone. And he went to get his phone, and it so happened that the text message was not there, so he had to go over to that place and whatnot. I don't know but this other man by my side, God have mercy. So seeing the catastrophe or the confusion happening in front of him, he was not like, hey, I beg you, see you. Is he here? I should take my phone. Come and check my card. He's an elderly man. I think in his 50s or so. Come and check my card. I beg you. Now when the man say, no man, sit down first, we will attend to you. I was like, no, come and check it. But Oga, where is your text message? Daddy took offense. Dad, what do you mean by my text message? What do you mean by my text message? What do you mean? I took my vaccine here and I will take the vaccine. It's very simple, sir. Let's see your text message. What is going to be doing is going to help us check if your card is here, if you're supposed to take it here. Daddy vessel started shouting. I don't know why I didn't. I didn't want to just put, give you an audio of it, but just trust me, it happened. Just kept shouting, and the man was like, "Calm down now. They're talking to you polite." I get when I'm talking to you politely and you're just screaming and shouting. It doesn't make any sense. I'm talking to you with respect, with politeness. I'm trying to be professional with you, but you're just trying to be like a madman. He just kept screaming, he has a right to take it. I said, okay, daddy, where is your text message? He said he knows that they kept the text message. Oh yeah, open it. It was when the other man behind him just the man, I don't even know, I think he didn't even know who was firing him, because some men were like, "Okay, shut up, keep quiet, I beg, if you cannot provide your so he was just shouting at anybody he could see. He doesn't even know that the shot was coming from behind. I think there's a man there. He was like telling the man to close your mouth, as in calm down and listen to the instruction and listen to the it was not a funny experience, because the man was not even knowing. The man didn't even know that the person behind him was the one shouting at him, and he was just shouting at the guy in front, because the guy too also talk. So he was just like a madman. So finally, the other man had to stand up and say, "Okay, where is your phone?" I said, "This is my phone. This is my phone." "Oh yeah, bring out the text message." His phone was not even all that big, because it kept on hooking. So he was just like, this thing they could go, this thing they could go. So, okay, that's the text message they want. He was not even so patient to listen to what they were asking of. Okay, this text message is what that woman was asking you of. Let her check if your card is here or not. And I said, "Oh, okay." And I said, and I saw it. Okay. After long minutes of him trying to fix his phone, since his phone was hanging on what, I think his phone had screen issues. He now said, "Oh, they say make her go, make her go immunization center." Everybody went. I thought it was a very funny experience. So please, I beg you, so to avoid being like that man, and to avoid making statements like, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I be? Do you know where I come from?" All this kind of thing. Please make sure you check your text messages, especially if you're in Nigeria. Check your text messages to get the venue to take your second dose, for those of you that have taken your first dose and has also, to take a second dose. So do check your text message and go with your phone and your COVID vaccine green card. Yeah, I think that's all. Time to go home. Speaking of, if you did like my rendition of the vaccine song, please do like this video, or if you did enjoy this video, like this video, please, I'm begging you. And if you want to join the Loveviakada family, because subscribe to this channel and click that bell to get notifications on whenever I post a video, which is on Monday or whenever I want. So please watch the next video here. If you haven't watched my first video about the first dose of vaccine, how it went with me, a bit of story there, watch this one here. Yeah, that one. You should watch the video. And bye.